Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Infiniti Drive, Malaysia. My name is Michael Cope and I'm the Senior Regional Manager for Infiniti in the Asian Oceania region, so that's basically Hong Kong South. I'm going to talk a little bit about the brand for only 30 seconds. But first, before I do that, I want to show you a video that's going to get you in the right mood for driving our cars this afternoon.
I walk around every day with a smile. People ask why I always look so happy. And I say, doesn't driving make you happy? The only time the smile goes away is when the helmet is on.
And that's our goal today, ladies and gentlemen. Very simply, we want to put a smile on your face. If you walk away at 4:30, 5 o'clock, whenever it is that it finishes, with a smile on your face, then we've done our job. Before I hand over to our rockstar driving instructors, and by the way, this is not Daniel Ricciardo, although he looks exactly like him. Before I do that, because some of you might be new to the Infiniti brand, I'll just give you a very quick history. So the brand was started in 1989. We've got a long, steeped history in the United States. And about 3 years ago, we moved our head office from Tokyo to Hong Kong. And the point was to globalize the brand properly. So now we're in 4 regions. We've got the Americas, which is still a significant part of our volume. We've got the Middle East and Europe. We've got China, which is its own separate region, and Asia and Oceania. This year we're on target to sell around 200,000 vehicles globally for the calendar year. We're on track to do that. We've experienced major growth throughout the world, but also in Asia and Oceania. For example, last year was 76%, this year we're on track to do another 35% growth. We're talking quite big growth because we're a relatively young brand in this part of the world, but we've got technology partnerships, and obviously being owned by the Renault-Nissan Alliance gives us strong technology that we'd like to show you today. So to do that, we've got world-breaking cars with world-first technology, and we had to find some world-class drivers. So we searched long and hard to do that. All countries around the world, we've got Formula One Academy teams, driving instructors from all over the world. Unfortunately, none of them were available. So we've only got these guys. No, I'm just joking. These guys are top class drivers, and to introduce you to them better, I'm going to hand over to our head instructor Scott, who won't tell you because he's so humble that he is the current Formula One lap record holder at Brands Hatch in the UK. That's the type of class we've got here for you today. Regardless, I'll hand you over to Scott. He's going to talk about the exercises and the other driving instructors we've got here today, but please sit back, enjoy your day. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Infiniti Drive Malaysia. My name is Scott Mansell. I am Chief Instructor for our drive activities that you may have seen as you walked across this afternoon. So we have some fantastic activities set up for you, some technical activities, some performance-related activities, where you'll get to experience the performance of our Infiniti vehicles and the world-first amazing technology within our cars. So today we have 3 driving activities for you. We have a DAS activity, a hybrid and safety shield activity, and a road drive activity, where you'll get to drive the full range of Infinitis. So we'll have the Q50, the saloon, the slightly larger saloon, the Q70, the QX70, and the QX80. So as I mentioned, we have the 3 drive activities for you today. The first one is the DAS, or Direct Adaptive Steering Demonstration. Direct Adaptive Steering is the next level in steering technology. It doesn't use a traditional steering column. Instead, it uses steer-by-wire technology like you would find in a fighter jet. So it makes a more responsive and more personal driving experience. So to better explain the DAS technology, we just have a short video to show you.
The first time I put them on, I could feel the difference immediately. And until then, skis were mostly straight, and if you wanted to go fast, they had to be long. So you had to be an expert to carve a turn. Then a genius invented parabolic skis. They had a revolutionary shape, like an hourglass, shorter, wider, curvier. Suddenly everyone could carve a perfect turn. That's what direct adaptive steering feels like. I get in, turn the steering wheel, and it feels like I can slice around the curves. My steering is digitally processed, making 1,000 adjustments a second, so I get the response I want. I've never felt a car handle like this. The system helps filter out unwanted vibrations from the road. I barely sense an annoying bump or a jolt. Every movement is smooth. Think skiing on fresh snow. Direct adaptive steering. It's like being an expert at every turn.
So that's the DAS, and you'll get to drive two Q50s, one with the traditional steering, which although is very good, you'll be able to compare it against the DAS system, which really is the next level in technology. Pretty fantastic experience for you guys. We'll also have, just at the back here, a round view monitor demonstration. A round view monitor uses 4 cameras in the front and rear bumpers and in the 2 wing mirrors to give you an overhead view of the car on the central display, so it makes parking very, very easy. Now, us racing drivers are quite good at going forwards, but when it comes to reversing and going backwards, we find it more difficult. So this technology is really beneficial for us. And again, to better explain this technology, we have a short video to show you.
What you drive should change the way you look at the world, giving you a different perspective on what's around you. 4 cameras, 1 virtual 360-degree view from above, helps elevate your parking expertise. See more clearly where you are in your space, and be alerted when a moving object is detected close by. The Around View monitor with moving object detection empowers you to move in new directions.
So the third driving activity we have you out here in the dynamic area is the hybrid acceleration, braking and safety shield demonstration. Quite a long title, and really it's 2 activities in one. First of all, we have the hybrid acceleration in the Q50S hybrid, which is the fastest 4-door hybrid in the world. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 5.4 seconds. 5.1, sorry, 0.3 of a second off. And 364 brake horsepower. A very, very quick car, and you'll get to experience that technology. The braking part of this activity, we've taken inspiration from our Formula 1 drivers. Every time they come into a pit stop, they have to hit a certain precise mark when they stop for their mechanics in the pit bay. This stopping point is measured every time they come in, and they're given feedback on how close they are to stopping perfectly in their position. So in this activity, you'll accelerate away at 100% of the throttle, really feeling the acceleration of the car, and then we'll get you to brake as hard as possible, trying to stop at a marker at the end of the run. Whoever is the closest this afternoon will win a prize later on, so really, really try to make yourself as accurate as possible. The second part of this activity will demonstrate to you the Q50's safety shield. Safety shield protects the driver and the vehicle when driving on the road. This particular forward collision prevention that we're going to show you predicts when an accident is about to happen and will apply the brakes automatically to stop the car before a collision happens. So that's the second part of this activity, and it really is fantastic and very, very safe technology to demonstrate to you guys. The final part of today's driving activity is the road drive, where you'll get to drive the full range of Infinitis in a day-to-day manner out on the highway. So we have an action-packed timetable for you guys this afternoon. Don't worry, you don't need to remember all of this. It's a lot of information, but you'll have a hostess and one of our fantastic lead instructors here looking after you throughout this afternoon. So, as Michael mentioned, these guys have many, many years of racing experience and experience at driving events such as this one today. So without further ado, I'm just going to let them introduce themselves and tell you a little bit more.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Murphy. I'm a race driver from Hong Kong. The power and the performance of the hybrid Infinitis are very good. So I hope you guys enjoy and have fun with it later on.
Hello everyone, I'm Chris. I'm from Malaysia. I've been this driving instructor for the past 8 years, ever since 2008. And today, like yourself, I have an opportunity to test drive some of the Infiniti cars that with the quite advanced technology. And hopefully later you guys will enjoy the driving later, okay?
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Chok from Thailand. I am also a racing car driver. Today I'm going to be a group leader for race group. And for me, the Infiniti cars, after I tasted many times, I can say it has a perfect combination: comfortable, high performance, and of course safety. So you guys are gonna try it out later soon today. So I hope you enjoy the day together. Thank you.
Hi. Right, my name is Kenneth. I'm from Malaysia. I've been in motorsports since 2005, so it's a total of 10 years now. And like Chris, I've been instructing since 8 years. And you'll be wowed by the technology Infiniti is bringing you. More importantly, you'll be having fun today. So we hope to bring a smile to your face, right? Scott?
Thank you, gentlemen, and we'll see you later on. So finally, before we start the more exciting driving activities, I just have a few safety points. As you've just seen, these guys have so much experience and they're going to help you as much as possible today. But please, in these dynamic activities where we are driving the cars quite quickly, please listen to their advice and listen to their safety rules. On the road drive, we will have one of our instructors in a lead car, and you guys will be following them in 3 or 4 cars behind the lead car. Please never overtake each other in the convoy, and especially never overtake the instructor. Whenever you're driving the cars on the road or in the dynamic area here, please always remember to wear your safety belt. And although you'll be driving some of these cars quite quickly here in the dynamic area, please remember this is not a racetrack, this is not a race, okay? Always leave the safety devices and safety systems on in the cars, never turn them off, okay? They're there for a reason and they're there to keep you safe. In a few moments, after we take a group photograph, we're going to split you up into some groups and then we'll begin the driving activities. If you look at your card on your lanyard around your neck, there's a stripe of colour on the bottom. This is your group colour, okay? So in the purple group we have Albie and Murphy. The grey group, Cynthia is your hostess, Chris is your group leader. Red group, Charlotte and Shop. And the blue group, Joanne and Kenan. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, thank you very much. Please enjoy your day, stay safe. And we're just going to head outside now for a group photograph before we start the drive activities. Enjoy.